What's poppin', gang?
Laughing my crew.
We back. What's good, man? What is it? Happy Thursday, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, I be having to check the day, man. I just be not even thinking about that, bro. We just be going about life. Listen, I know I'm a little bit late today. I gotta say one thing real quick. We got a lot to discuss today. We got a lot to talk about. But I want to say one quick thing before we get into the video specifically. YouTube is amazing. Okay, YouTube is absolutely amazing, man. I'm late today. My dishwasher just randomly stopped draining. So I had to try to figure out how to fix that. I looked up like 2 or 3 YouTube videos, and like an hour or two later, my dishwasher is working again. Shout out to YouTube. And I'm not the most handy dude. Like, I'll tell you, I'm not the most handy guy. Like, I'm just not. Like, hey, computer, you know what I'm saying? Camera work. I can help you with that. But so I feel super accomplished today. I had to let y'all know. What is up, Positive Vibes? I see you. Noah King is here. Popeye's girl, Maritza. Hey, what up? Classy K in the building. Latrice is here. Noah is here. Let me know, man. Let me know when you guys pull up. All right. As you guys can see by the title of the video, shout out Isaac and Chris too. As you guys can see by the title of the video, man, we got quite a few things to get into today. I haven't streamed really all week since Monday. What up, Chris? So I kind of wanted to just do a nice longer stream today. I'm setting out maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to the stream today. If it goes a little less than that, I'm cool with that too. So if you're at work, put the phone, YouTube University, gang. Put the phone down, listen in. We got quite a bit to get into. All right. I just replaced my mom's brake pedal stopper thanks to YouTube. I'm telling you, man, YouTube University is a real thing. All right, man. So I want to start this video off by saying I think Drake is at this point trolling us. Not at this point. He's been trolling us in a sense, but I want to pull up these comments too real quick. But I think Drake is trying to run with narratives and then have people talking about it. That's it, right? Like, we already know that. Finally catching live. What up, Tay? I'm saying what's up to everybody who's pulling up early, because when we get to it, we get into it. Shout out to everybody. I think Drake is doing this, man. Now, the reason why, what up, Alex? The reason why I'm saying that is because I open up my Instagram and I see this picture right here. And the first thought that I thought about was, this is a little it's a little different to just kind of show some very young looking girls or very young looking twins on your page, right? And I think he knows that that's what because of what's going on right now and the way that people are talking around his name, that's going to be very high up there in the lane of what people are going to say when they see something like this. Okay, because these girls look young. But after a little bit of research, I found out I do believe that they are, I believe, in their 30s, 30 to 35. But like I said, I think this is the kind of stuff that Drake has to resort to get people really talking about him and talking about his name. Danny D, what up? To get people talking about him because the music isn't necessarily doing that. So I throw a little bone, I throw a little nugget, and then the people start talking about it, right? So like I said, if you look at that here, these girls look a little bit young. And then I went to the comments immediately. And the comment that has almost 400 likes says, "Are those minors?" Now, there are people in here tearing them up. Those girls are in their mid-30s. They are models. Is that what's on your mind 24/7? Tag them, that's cap, because they want to know. This whole comment section gonna get on your ass. These twins are 35 years old now. I don't know when this photo of them was, but they are adults currently. So that's the other part, right? Like, that's the other part. Like, if they are adults now and this isn't them currently, I don't know who they are. Is this them? I don't know if this is them. I don't know when this photo was taken. If it is, it's younger, and he's, like I said, it's just getting people to talk about him. But at the end of the day, I don't know why, if I'm saying that to say, if you're upset that people are associating you with PDF kind of activities, why do you lean into the PDF activity? Even though this is probably not it's 99% not the case, why lean into it and put a pictures of very young looking women on your page and then have people kind of look at it, talk about you weird, and then research and go, oh, okay, they're a little bit older now. So that's just something I wanted to start the video off with because I saw this and I thought that was very, very interesting. And again, this is just what the people are saying. How old are they? Diddy, Drake? You see, an hour ago, 300 comments, 300 likes on this. So people are definitely seeing this and drawing a conclusion instantly. And I also think this could be one of those things, and I'm just spitballing now before we get into the video. I'm seeing a lot of people pulling up. Make sure you guys hit that like button too on your way in. I'm also thinking it could be a test, right? It could be an experiment, right? Who's to say this doesn't get brought up in court, right? Hey, all I did was post a picture of girls on my page. And because of what's been said about me, or the thoughts about me, or the narrative that people are spinning about me, I put air quotes up there when I say that, and look at my comment section. Everybody's saying this. Everybody's saying blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So it could be a test too to kind of compile a little bit of evidence in his favor to say, you know what? This is kind of what's happening and why I'm saying it's damaging. But I definitely think it's interesting. I saw this and this is a whole topic in itself, but we'll leave that there. That's exactly the play. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, that's exactly the play. Hold up. We can't have a stream without the air horns, bro. Can't have a stream without the air horns, dog. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, all right. That's exactly the play. Hopefully it's going through the right, let me see. All right, bet we good. Yeah, I think that could be the play. I think that could be the play for sure, man. And that's the way I'm starting to see it when these things happen. As an attorney, that is exactly what is happening. And it's the first of a series of pictures. If you guys see this post, that was from an hour ago. It's the first of maybe 5 or 6 pictures, and the comments are riddled with people obviously wondering. Look, see him peeking behind the boxes, alluding to creeping on girls or whatever or something like that. I mean, the first pic is giving, you see what I'm saying? I hear you like I'm young. You see what I'm saying? So I almost don't want to run. I don't want people to do that without having to research, because what it's doing is it's bolstering the case in a sense, right? So that's tough. But again, they're not tagged in this photo. I don't know who they are. If anybody is able to do real quick. Oh, has he used their images before? It's all going back to Drake, and it's not even that post. I can't find that picture. I don't know. If anybody's able to tell who they are, somebody said that they in their 30s, so we're going to move on from that. But I think that's what's happening. All right. That's how we started our video. Let's go ahead and get into some other stuff, man. We're going to talk a little bit about Drake. We got a couple of other things we're going to get into today. We got some clip stuff we want to talk about. People talking about they inflating their numbers. We had Ack and What's the Dirt talking. So we want to get into that. We got some more stuff about PG Lang and how they talking about they gonna be known for botting and all that. So we gonna nip all of that in the bud for sure. Then we got some topics about Drake quitting Kick. Shout out to the Ville. We're gonna get into that video. And we're gonna get into that Dave Blunt's conversation about who is and isn't listening to Kendrick Lamar. So we definitely want to go ahead and tap into that. And obviously, we want to talk about this poop bag and pooper scooper. Like, what? So let's go ahead and tap in. First topic, let's get it. Run it up. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done it already. I appreciate you. Hit that MF like button. What up, J-Time? So, of course, the page that's reporting this is Academics TV. Hold up. Fans are questioning the validity of the first week sales of the Clips album that's supposedly the greatest album ever created. Who said that? That you already starting off with a lot. I know people who said that the album was a really good album, right? The album was a fire album and it's actually going to be album of the year, or at least in contention for album of the year. But I don't think anybody said that was the greatest album ever created. So fans are questioning the validity of the first week sales of Clips album that's supposedly the greatest album ever created. So we have a ex-user that says, how does an album drop 60 spots in its fifth week? Can someone answer that? Any sane person knew those first week numbers were a fraud, inflated by Roc Nation, buying up batches of albums and merch that got counted as album sales. Okay, so first thing I want to say about that is here's the thing. I don't deny that is probably what happened, right? I don't deny that there's a little bit of that bundling going on. It's kind of like an industry thing. I don't deny that something of the sort was happening. But my issue is, when it comes to this is something that this is like an industry tactic, right? Like everyone does things like this, right? Like I believe we looked at Drake's number ones and seeing that they stayed there for a few weeks and then dropped off pretty low too, to maybe not 60 spots. But again, if it's an industry tactic, if it's something that's done in the industry, I don't know why this is alarming to anybody. Like, is this something to ring the alarm about? Okay. Let God Sort Him Out also had a very long rollout, right? Didn't Travis and Nicki beef over album bundles? That's what I'm saying. Who cares? The album is 10 out of 10. Isn't this like Travis Scott including albums when he sells shirts? Yes, exactly. Right. So you guys are saying exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm one of those people that used to buy all of that. Like, I actually have an entire section over here of merch, like cassettes or vinyls or anything that's, that's being sold around the time the album is dropping. And I know that's counting towards album sales. Like, I don't necessarily think it's the greatest tactic. I know DJ Khaled was doing stuff like that. Like, I don't know if it's the greatest tactic because it really does inflate the numbers in a sense where you think that an artist is just selling this amount of records when in fact it's all bundles. I think that's why people look at artists like, if you go, like, let's just go back. Michael Jackson. Let's look at Michael Jackson. Physical copies, physical sales, right? Pac, you know what I'm saying? Big, people who sold albums. Jay, people who sold really large amounts of albums without anything attached to it. So I don't think that this is anything that is, in the current time that we're living in, I don't think that this is very, like, different from what everyone else is doing. And like I was saying before I even got to that point, is that they had a really long lead up to the album. So I don't even know how long they have been talking about Let God Sort Him Out. They've been talking about that for a very long time. Like, we was prepared for that album to drop. They dropped like 3 or 4 songs from the album. Then they dropped the album. Then they went on tour. Then they did Tiny Desk or whatever. Then they, you know what I'm saying? They just had so much going on. I think it's about time that it starts to fade a little bit. It can't stay high forever. So I don't really understand that. People get caught up with numbers. Quality is quality. That is a huge, huge, huge statement that needs to be understood. We talk numbers, right? But we only talk numbers really to just discuss the climate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when people start talking numbers, then we talk numbers. For the most part, we just talk the album, we talk the quality, we talk the production, we talk the lyrics, we talk the story, we talk the history. You know what I'm saying? And then when people start talking numbers, it's like, okay, well, since you want to talk numbers, let's talk numbers. But again, with a situation like this, I think that this is something that is very much done across the board, right? Weirdos thinking a chart position changes the quality of an album. Who is this? Let me hit that like button for him. Weirdos thinking a chart position changes the quality of an album. It does not, right? Y'all notice this page always hating on TDE artists and people who beef with Drake. Oh, another like. Y'all see this? Fans, and it's just a Drake fan. What a surprise. If you wanted to fool some people, could have cropped his name out. It was overhyped by people like Joe Budden, Park Music, and Officially Ice. I don't understand why that makes any difference, right? Don't be dumb. The album isn't made to make the club go wild. The songs there will only have high replay value for actual hip hop fans and not casual listeners. So that's another case where you have a lot of people really run into the album as soon as it drops, because it's fresh, it's new. You have everybody coming back to it. But then the people who go back to it after they heard it once are going to be those hip hop fans, true hip hop fans. Like, I've gone back to the album. I won't say as much, but I have definitely gone back and listened to several tracks on that album. But I think that answers the question. All right. How y'all feeling? We almost at 40K. Subscribe to the HHSB crew. Shout out to Classic, man. I appreciate you. Gave Chance's album 2 more listens. It's amazing, besides the Tugger song. Yeah, I think Chance's album is very good, man. It's very good. I only think there's 2 or 3 songs that I would probably skip on the album, but for the most part, I think it's very good. With that being said, was Lil Wayne numbers fake too then, or is that not their focus? And even then, that's what I'm saying. I think it's such an industry tactic. Everybody, at some point in time, everybody started doing bundles, and that's when the real numbers started getting kind of, when we're not buying physical copies, that's when it started kind of getting a little bit muddy, a little muddy. I bumped the clips all day. I love it. Shout out to James. All right. Another post from this guy. Academic says that TDE and PG Lang is now synonymous with inflated, fake botted numbers because of how much they fake Doechii's success. He also says they should share the bots with their washed artists like Schoolboy Q and the aggressively musty rapper who allegedly hasn't touched soap since Obama's first term, Ab-Soul. What is going on here, bro? What is this?
Fuck them. Why do I keep seeing this? Please stop posting this. Yo, nobody listens to this.
Okay, so the post is Doechii and Eminem have the most monthly listeners among rappers of all time on YouTube with 332 million each. Really? Damn.
Fuck them. Why do I keep seeing this? Please stop posting this. Yo, nobody listens to this. This is a plant. And the chick makes good music. Just chill out with the button. How the hell y'all got all the premium channels? Yo, she got Stars, HBO, she got 15 pay-per-view channels, and y'all got damn near Schoolboy Q on basic cable.
But why y'all? But the thing is, bro, when an artist connects to an audience the way that Doechii has connected to her audience, I don't deny that there are people that really hate on Doechii. Listen, preference is preference, right? If you just don't like it, like I totally get it. But in Arizona, let me go back to in Arizona, where I was staying at for the week. When I was at the pool, I heard Anxiety coming on. I was like, oh, they playing Doechii out here? Like, I wouldn't even expect to hear Doechii in Arizona. Like, I'm like, oh, damn, they playing Doechii out here? I don't know if it was the gas station or if it was, I forgot where I was, where I heard Anxiety again. It wasn't any variety in the songs, I won't say that, but I heard Anxiety again just out and about in Arizona. So I do think that people are listening to Doechii. I don't understand why it's so hard to believe that an artist has connected with an audience. Like we've had some people that really don't like we've had people in this chat that be like, bro, I don't like her. Like I don't know what it is. I don't like her, and that's totally fine. Like I'm not a Doechii truther. I just respect how she does music, right? I respect what she does, and I respect how she does music. I'm not a truther, glazer, or anything of Doechii, but I just don't know why people. And then to try to pit them against each other, you know what I'm saying? With Schoolboy Q has had his own success, right? He may not ever be the artist. That may not be his path, right? What up, Aaron? That may not be his path to be this mega artist. Maybe that's Doechii's path. Like, they're different types of artists, bro. Ab-Soul, he may not ever reach that high. He's not that type of artist. You can't do that between, like, we talking about somebody who's global, poppy, singy. You know how much more variety of an artist that Doechii can have because of all the different types of things that she does, right? So I just don't see why you try to make that comparison when they're just not the same kind of artists.
He only got ABC and CBS.
Facts.
What about Ab-Soul? That nigga only got PBS. Spread the button out, TDE. Yo, you know what's so crazy? It's like TDE is becoming synonymous with inflated numbers. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. TDE is becoming synonymous with non-believable numbers because of this shit. And so, this is supposed.
All right, so here's another thing. What up, Gail? So here's another thing. What up, RMS? I didn't even see you pull up. What up? So here's another thing, right? Isn't Doechii going on tour? Okay, so she's going on tour. Is it in October? September? I think I don't know if it's September or October. I remember seeing she had a tour coming up. She canceled the European festival. Live from the Swamp. The Swamp tour to the backyard. Florida rapper announced her biggest Trek date on Monday, August 4th. Live from the tour, which will kick off in Chicago. Wow. I would go. I don't know enough of her music though. Like I know that would be the thing. Like, bro, I could listen to everything and I could go. It's in October. But she's got a 12 city American tour that starts in October, goes to Toronto, Boston, Atlanta, Houston, Phoenix, San Francisco before wrapping up in Seattle. So here's the thing. She's got a tour happening, and that's what I'm saying is like, we'll really see when she goes on tour, and we can see what the attendance looks like. Because if you calling them bots don't show up to tours. It's the same thing that y'all did when Kendrick was going on tour saying, what, nobody gonna show up. Then y'all was saying they only there to see SZA. It's like, bro, the hate is ridiculous. Just let it rock. Just let it rock. It says Houston? Yeah, it says Houston too. Houston, San Francisco, Toronto, Boston, Atlanta, Phoenix, and a couple more cities. It says on here before wrapping up in Seattle. So it starts in Chicago, October 14th, which I didn't know. So maybe we can take a look at that. But again, back to the video.
Supposed to be the label that we look to and be like, nah, these are the real ones. And again, maybe it's something off, but if I'm them, I'm just giving unsolicited advice. Talk to y'all digital person, figure out why. I'm telling you, I'm not saying this. I know y'all might be like, yo, you're just a hater. There's a lot of people who are like, what do you mean she's the most listened to rapper of all time on YouTube? Like, what? Nigga, if it was YoungBoy, niggas would be like, yeah, you know, YoungBoy been grinding. Nigga, YoungBoy used to be typing on YouTube in the descriptions like his diary, nigga. Okay. So you're telling me this artist just came out and she's the most listened to in the likes of Eminem? All right, y'all got it.
I mean, here's my point. YoungBoy is gonna be placed in this bucket, right? YoungBoy is gonna be placed in this bucket. I feel like Eminem and Doechii just have different buckets. Like I feel like they got more than one bucket of people that come in and listen to them. I mean, and the thing is, I don't have the ability to check the numbers and see if that's what the numbers are being reported, that's what's being reported, right? So you mean to tell me that they have so much pull that they are able to pull the wool over the eyes of YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all of these places, they're able to just pull the wool over to push the success of Doechii? What do they get out of what do they get out of I mean, they're gonna get paid, but like, is it that really that crazy, the bag that crazy? That man, hey, we gotta make it be her. Why not Schoolboy Q? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I thought you couldn't bot views on YouTube. Am I wrong? I think you can. I think you can bot views and you can bot subscribers. It just depends on if they catch you. 5 billion people have access to the internet. Why is this a conversation? I have no idea, bro. Jalopy posted a pic of Cat Williams. Said vid incoming. They literally have one playbook that never applies to their faves, inflated numbers. Right. It never applies to anybody else but their ops.
TDE just turn the bond down just for a little bit. Take 2 weeks off.
And you would think, bro, like, as a person who's been connected to music as long as he is, you would think he would know better than to push that. He would know better. Like, if it's unbelievable to you, it's unbelievable to you. I get it, but she's won Grammys. She's going on tour. She has some pretty massively huge songs. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And again, if you don't have the ability to check the numbers like that, you just calling it out like, hey, bro, it is what it is. All right. That is enough of that topic there, man. Let's move on to some more Drake news. We kind of, like I said, man, we kind of got away from Drake for a while, and it seems like every other day now we back at it with Drake again. Every damn day. So apparently Drake quit Kick after the CEO of Kick, I guess, dissed him on stream. I haven't seen this at all, so I gotta find out. Shout out to my dog DeVille too. One time. Act does it for clicks. Oh, I'm sure he does. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
This is Eddie Craven, and when you look at Eddie Craven, I want you to think of him as the Lucian Grange of Steak and Kick. This is the role that he plays. He is the Lucian Grange of both of these companies.
Okay.
And with a little bit of history, I'm going to tell you exactly why Drake had went on a rant and said that he'll no longer stream on Kick, while also disrespecting Eddie as well as this other individual. Now, Eddie Craven, or Ed Craven, is the co-founder of the Kick streaming platform, which is controlled by EasyGo Entertainment. He also co-founded the online casino Stake, and both companies share a connection through their founders, Ed Craven and Bijan. Bijan was another individual that Drake had told off in a recent...
Yeah, he just was talking about Bijan or whoever it is. So I didn't know that these companies were affiliated. That's why you see them together so much. I just thought they were two separate companies. I had no idea.
Rant that he had did. And that's why we're talking about this now, because I want to explain why Drake is upset at these individuals directly. And it all goes back to what I was saying about Eddie Craven being the Lucian Grange of both of these companies. See, a while back, a YouTuber by the name of CoffeeZilla had posted tweets claiming that Stake is really the owner of Kick, including screen grabs from the website like LinkedIn, where the streaming platform disclosed that information. CoffeeZilla also pointed out that the subreddit for Kick was created by the same account by the name of Caleb Stake.
Oh, so Stake owns Kick?
That created Stake's subreddit. Additionally, Stake has already begun doing promotional material involving the platform. Trainwreck, who has repeatedly endorsed Stake, did not disclose Stake's involvement in his tweet longer, detailing his connection to Kick and the anger towards Twitch. And accordingly to fellow streamer Moist Critical, that's an ethical move by Trainer Kick. It does seem like there's a Stake connection there, and if there is, I think that needs to be publicly disclosed. Oh. It's still unclear how sustainable Kick will be, but it appears that the platform's business model will be nothing like that of Twitch or YouTube, because the money it brings, it will likely be through marketing value that it provides to stake. In essence, the platform has come about because state gambling games can no longer be streamed on Twitch due to policy change on the platform.
Okay, so state gambling can't be streamed on Twitch, but it can be streamed on Kick. Oh, so they basically created their own platform to get you to watch the gambling streams. That is crazy. I guess when you got money to throw around like that, bro, you can do whatever you want. That's crazy. So they say, hey, bro, we can't publish the gambling content over there. We can't post it over there. Let's just make our own platform where we can post it on. But my thing is, how many people are on Kick, bro? Like, for real.
The platform has come about because state gambling games can no longer be streamed on Twitch due to policy change on the platform that took effect in October. Prior to the rule change, creators including Train, XQC, and Aiden Ross took lucrative sponsorship deals to place slots on stake for their audience.
I mean, bro. Like, that part to me is one of the saddest parts of this, is the amount of kids that maybe, like, there's a lot of grown ass men watching this, but you got a lot of impressionable kids that are watching and say, you know what, I seen Aiden hit, I seen Train hit, let me throw a couple dollars at it and see what I do. And it starts off like that. And then you got a generation of kids growing up thinking that instead of either saving their money or putting money into more carefully thought out ways to make money, you know, they grow up thinking that they should just gamble instead and hit it quick. And I think that's crazy, man, because you're setting up a generation to fail. Now, obviously, parenting should be first, right? Like, the parents should be here to parent their kids. But when you're not around, what's happening? Like, I even had my son come up to me saying he wanted to do something like, what was it? It was like buying AirPods and selling AirPods. I was like, boy, go to school. Stop playing with me.
So originally, people thought that Trainwrecks was the owner. And after CoffeeZilla exposed that Trainwrecks wasn't the real owner and everything was being pushed through stake, Kick is being run through stake. The co-founder, Eddie Craven, runs all of it. And this is why I'm saying he's the Lucian Grange of the whole operation. Trainwrecks is just the front, just the guy you see at the door, but he's not the guy that runs the place. The same as Aiden Ross.
But he's probably also not saying, hey, yeah, I'm not the owner. He just letting y'all run with whatever narrative or that y'all want to run with.
The same as Drake. Drake is the same thing. Drake is getting
Facts.
Under these deals, just like Trainwrecks and XQC and Aiden Ross. He's just another person that works for Eddie. Does that sound familiar? There's also, like I said, the other guy by the name of Bajan. Bajan had somewhat responded to this on Twitter when Drake had made these responses, but the real focus is Eddie, because that's Drake's real focus altogether. Drake is calling Eddie a snake. There's a picture of Eddie that they had added as a sticker, and this is Drake pointing at him, calling him a snake. Eddie been dissing the owls. F Eddie. F this goof. W's for my brother Train tonight. Now notice that Drake is on the side of Trainwrecks, because after CoffeeZilla exposed Trainwrecks for not being the real owner and sharing the relationship that Stake and Kick had, you realize that Trainwrecks is on the same boat as Drake. But the difference is that Drake doesn't win in gambling. Drake never wins in gambling. It's always hard for him to get a really good win. That's why he's always in support of Trainwrecks, because Trainwrecks is always known to just break the record casually. There's always this oral argument between all of them. When Trainwrecks breaks a record, it can never be proven, because Eddie will just go out and say that someone just beat it, or they'll get into arguments about when he wins big or when he doesn't. It's always a crazy, intense argument that they have that they always end up making public for the internet to see. Right here it says casino owner Eddie Craven was mad after finding out Trainwrecks won $40 million just this week on his own gambling company.
Good, considering I believe you have $44 million profit this week. You can go fuck yourself.
Now think about it like an employee ripping off his boss. My boss works for a casino. I work for the casino, and I'm just getting paid through them, and I'm finessing it.
So is he finessing him because he knows he can't come out and really be like super upset about it? Like, bro, I know what's going on behind the scenes. Trainwreck. So is he finessing them that way? Ah, that's tough.
I'm finessing it. I'm winning. And this is why Drake is obsessed with calling Trainwrecks the GOAT. Oh, you're the GOAT. In the last live stream, that's all he kept calling him because he just loves the fact that he could finesse Steak. Drake would like to do what Trainwrecks does. However, it's hard for him to do. It's hard for Trainwrecks to do on a daily basis because they keep moving the goalposts every time he beats the record. And that's why they always have these arguments about you winning a lot of money, profiting off of me, and all that, right? So that's why Drake is praising Trainwrecks in these messages. Only W's. W's for my brother Train tonight. If Steak is the Warriors, I am Steph Curry. We win chips for the last how many years? The owners get rich AFs, and then they make us run blank after practice still. Eat granola bar for meals and take the Greyhound bus to games. Effing Goofinos. And then he mentions their business partner, Bijan. Effing Bijan is on a boat with DiCaprio, tripping on Ket, wearing on running shoes, and the worst shades known to man. And this is another co-founder of Steak that he's talking about. Another co-founder, like I said, was Bijan. This is somebody else that he's calling out in the side of Ed Craven and all that. You are the Jordan, and I am Steph. This is him praising Trainwrecks again, like I said. The point is, Bijan is getting a piggyback from Tobey Maguire right now in Ibiza. And I think this is Drake just going on a crazy rant. Maybe the guy knows these individuals. We'll keep it alleged. But this is what Drake is saying out of his mouth. Now he's saying to max these Goofinos tonight. F them. Get a max win on them. Eddie and Bijan want smoke with me, and I am about it. The good old memory misplaced. F them. They want smoke with OVO, so it's up. Max them and have a great stream. Spit in their face. We built this shit.
Bro,
and they
I almost wonder if Drake's taking the approach of, hey, bro, look, like spending money through Trainwreck to max them. You feel me? Like spend it, like him giving money to Trainwreck to be like, yo, play this, play that too, max them, yeah, get all of it because they not gonna give it to me, but they'll give it to you. Right? Ooh.
It's like shit. I was never allowed to push affiliate. And this is sounding a lot familiar. That live stream that they had, I believe, we'll keep it alleged. That live stream is the reason why Drake disrespected this man, Eddie Craven, the way that he did. And the reason why Drake is mad at Eddie is because Eddie had sunned them on this stream. Eddie is their boss. Like I said, he's Lucian Grange. He sunned them all in this live stream that they did together. This is the last time Drake had ever went live. And he did all four of them dirty, bro. Look at this.
The fuck is literally the only guy that has 4 pictures of himself on Google. Happy 8th birthday. What are we doing? Can we make this shit shake, brother? Seriously.
Just do it. No. Come on, Eddie. Come on. Yeah, right there. Yeah, no. Come on. Just added 500K to vault balance, please. Okay. I'm sweating. If you can see my pit stains, I am stressing. Yes. Okay. Drake. We're clear. Yeah. We're clear. We're good. Thank goodness.
We're clear.
Thank you, Eddie.
Clear.
Eddie, I owe you one. I actually owe you one. Oh my
wow.
God.
And my roulette win came through. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Train. Good Lord.
We're clear. Thank goodness. Good shit, Eddie. I love you. Just know that I say this publicly and out loud. I love you. Good man. Good shit. Thank you.
Good man.
You have to bounce. I don't want to get in the way of this energy. The crew assembled here right now needs to stick together. I am not here to ruin the that synergy. I need you guys to lock in, get some wins. Fucking Aiden, you need to do your shit where you get those clips viral, and just have a few of them with the Steak logo really clear and really fucking big. Yeah, just
what I tell. Bro, I don't care what you do. Make sure that Steak logo is in the corner of your video. I don't care what I'm telling you. I own you. I don't care what you do. Put that Steak logo in the corner. Make sure everybody see it. I'm telling you, bro. I said that in the last video. If y'all go back and watch the last video, that's exactly what I said. But he talking about not ruining the synergy over here. They starting to get a little squirrely over here. I'm wondering what's going on. I told y'all, bro.
Fucking Aiden, you need to do your shit where you get those clips viral, and just have a few of them with the Steak logo.
Do it where you get them clips viral. Hey, you working for me, bro.
Get some wins. Fucking Aiden, you need to do your shit where you get those clips viral, and just have a few of them with the Steak logo really clear and really fucking big. Yeah, just do what you do best, and then we'll be good to go.
Bro. Wait, let me ask you a question. Am I a robot?
On the Steak logo, it's a little bit small.
Show, bro. Yeah, bro, I got you. Let's get some real wins. I'll clip farm. I'll give you
good energy, Aiden. We like that.
Bro, I'll clip farm. They actively just talking about what they doing. Yeah, I'm gonna get some wins. Man, I'm gonna clip farm. How does anybody trust this company, this business at all? If any of these dudes ever win, I'm just assuming it's a plot for, it's a plot They didn't really win. If they ever win, it's because they let them win. The house always wins. Oh my God.
Hey, I'll leave you guys to it. I'm watching. I'm having a fucking great time. I'll be honest. Like, just watching you guys just fucking talk and have a good time is actually kind of heartwarming. But the results are fucking disgusting. But it's gonna turn around now, all right? I'll leave you to it. To be honest, like, just watching you guys just fucking talk and have a good time is actually kind of heartwarming. But the results are fucking disgusting. But the results are fucking disgusting. But the results are fucking disgusting. But it's gonna turn around now, all right? I'll leave you to it.
So basically, they trying to get their money. To me, this is what it sounds like. I could be wrong. They trying to get paid. And he's like, bro, yeah, all right, yeah. All right, I don't want to mess it up. You guys win while I get nothing on the back end. Pause. I get nothing because y'all ain't doing enough for me over here. Y'all ain't clip farming. Y'all ain't running it up for me over here, but y'all gonna keep winning. Y'all want to just keep winning the money. That's what it sounds like to me.
Time is actually kind of heartwarming, but the results are fucking disgusting. But the results are fucking disgusting.
The
But the
results are
results are fucking
disgusting.
disgusting. But it's gonna turn around now, all right? I'll leave you to it.
Yo, Eddie, thank you, man. Men of the people. Thank you.
All right, wait, real quick.
Man of the people, Ed, thank you.
Real
We
quick.
appreciate it.
Can all
He has said straight up to their face, look, man, I gave you 500K. Aiden Ross, make sure that you make my logo big and shining for your clip farming so everybody could see my website and go to it.
When was this, bro? Where is my video where I just said, hey, make sure you put that steak logo in the corner of your video. That's all I care about. I'll
need to lock in on stream because what I'm seeing is a whole bunch of people hugging and kissing on stream when they need to be making me money.
Bro, that's exactly what it is. And they all just slaves.
That's crazy,
Oh my
bro.
God.
And all Drake could say is man of the people. Realistically, I think Aiden Ross spoke up more than anybody else in this live stream, bro. PND there, he don't even know what's going on. SQC is all smiles. Trainwrecks just begged for 500 grand. He told Aiden Ross to get to work, and he told basically all of them on stream to make this stuff exciting so people could go to his website. It is crazy, bro. It is crazy. And that's the reason why Drake had lashed out the way that he did.
Bro.
That's the reason why he's saying that he will refuse to go on Kick anymore because this guy, Eddie, is the one that sunned him on stream. Like I said, he is the Lucian Grange of Kick and Steak. He is the guy that owns Drake. And I feel like this is a lot of projection. I feel like Drake getting mad at Eddie and Bajan would be the same way he could get mad at Lucian if he could actually do that, if he could actually do that publicly. But we know that his battle is in court and there's no way that he could actually do it. But it is crazy how this guy, Eddie, just sunned all of these guys on stream. Now, take notice that all of these guys, bro, they claim to be really big millionaires. They all have money. Yes, they all have money, but this is one of their sources of income.
Facts.
And they truly
and it's probably a very big source of income. If they lose this income, it's not like, oh, I just lost that deal, I get it back. They've become so accustomed. Bro just asked for 500K on stream and he said he gave it to him. 500K. Like, think about it. Think about it. And so if he's willing to give up 500K, he has to be making at least his money back on ads and promotion from steak and clip farming and making those videos go crazy with steak logo in there so more people go and gamble through steak. Has to be. Those numbers, if he, bro, just begged for 500K on stream and he just gave it to him. Like, what kind of world are we in, bro?
put it on stage. And this is the reason why Drake now is refusing to go on Kick.
We're allowed to push affiliate. And then I saw Bijan replied. So, okay. At first, everyone's like, yo, bro, are they trolling? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I hit Drake. I hit him. And I was checking up on him like, yo, bro, what the fuck is going on? And I was going to follow up to do another stream because I obviously want to do another stream. He absolutely got fucking shredded on that last stream. So I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, yo, bro, I'm not doing any more streams unless it's for like brand risk, like you mentioned, like for me or some shit like that. Like he's like, I'm not doing any more of those streams though. Like I'm good. So now I'm over here panicking. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
It seemed like so much stress, bro. It seemed like this dude is always like about to pull his hair out about something going on. Like, if you running businesses like this and you got this much money, bro, you shouldn't be this stressed. So basically, it sounds like, oh, if Drake is out, now I'm gonna have to answer to bro because you not involved no more, and now I'm finna be fucked up because I told him I could get you, and that's why he fronted me the 5 M's. But bro, this just sound like the mob.
So
where's Zoe at? Hey yo!
My crew.
Big Zoe, what up, my boy? Shout out my boy Zoe in the building.
yeah, bro, I'm I'm fucking. What's it called when you got like no words? I'm like.
It's clear as day that they were upset at that last stream, or at least Drake was upset at that last
Z's in
stream,
the
but he
chat.
couldn't show any type of animosity. Why? Because this man just gave him money. He gave him and Trainwreck's 500 grand to continue the live stream and do what he says. And this is the guy that makes the puppets dance, man. And this is exactly what's happening.
Bro gave him 500K to just keep streaming. 500K. Nigga, you gave me 500K.
Happening with Lucien Grange.
Nigga,
like
show
I
up
said,
to
I think
work.
a lot of the messages that he is sharing about Eddie and calling him a snake and all of this could be projection.
500K.
I bet he wishes he could talk to Lucien this way, but the reason why he can't is because of the battle in court. But maybe we'll see how he goes further. I don't think that Drake is done with kick and stake. I think as much as he loves gambling, he won't separate from the company.
Well, here's the thing. I see another play. Oh, Drake's not streaming anymore. Drake's not streaming anymore. He's not going to be here anymore. All that does is drum up the next stream being crazy. Like as soon as he decides to stream again, now everybody pulling up to watch the stream. Right? Like that's it. That's it. Aiden loves stimulants. I'm telling you, dog. But that's what it sounds like to me.
Unless he goes to somewhere totally different that will support his habit. But all of these millionaires, man, they're getting pumped. They're getting juiced for gambling by these guys, bro. They rely on these guys. So it's hard to say that Drake is officially going to leave. But y'all tell me how you feel about this, man. Does this look like projection? Does he think that he could talk to Lucien this way? I doubt it. I really don't think so.
No, I know he can't talk. He can. But at this point, he's still under contract. So I don't know how he would do that. This seems a little bit more handshaky in a sense. Like, is there like I guess there is an actual deal, actual contract between them. But I don't know, man. It just seemed like they throwing money around, and the main goal is to just get people sucked in so they can gamble and lose all their money. Like, that is the worst part about this.
But like, that's the only reason why he's talking to Eddie this way.
What up, TP?
One last message before I go, guys. I'm real thankful for everybody who's bought merch. Forever grateful. Thankful for everybody who's just purchased today as well.
Shout out to the Ville, man. That's the homie right there, man. Shout out to the Ville. But that case is crazy, man. The way he was like, hey, listen, here's your 500,000. How about y'all actually get to work? Because, you know, I hate to kind of break up this circle jerk we got going on right here, but the results are ass. You guys are not producing on the clip end. You guys are not, people are not showing up to stake to gamble because you guys have sent them to us. Y'all ain't doing y'all job. Let me get the fuck out of here. That's what it sounded like to me. That's crazy. Yikes. All right, man. Next clip. Let's get it. Where we at on likes? 220 likes in the stream. Hit that like button for me, man, if you guys haven't done it already. Really helps out the streams when y'all just hit the like button, man. It really does. Subscribe if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and get into the next video. Now this, who's 20? Is there anybody 25 and under in the chat right now? 25 and under. I think they're credits. I don't think it's real money. Nobody will really know. The only goal is to get people. Yeah, it could be credits. So if they win, they don't actually win. Is that why they're not like happy about it? 22 gang, 25 and under in the chat. Let me know. Chris, what up, man? All right. I want to hear from y'all on this because I heard this and the thing is, I don't think that he doesn't actually feel that way. And I don't think he isn't I think he is the voice for a lot of the youth that are 25 and under. Right? I can't say youth, but younger people. I can't say that he isn't, like, other people don't feel that way. But I think as a person in rap, I just don't see how you could look at what Kendrick Lamar has done and what he represents and say what you said about it. It's killing me. Let's look.
Good 100,000 more bots, right? Like, you fucking this shit up now.
I mean, shit. Hey, congratulations. Just like everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? All this shit's rigged, which is really why I don't give a fuck about it too much. Like,
You're not bumping that GNX?
all of this is rigged. That's why I don't really care about it too much. I don't know what his record sales look like. I don't think I've ever heard a real like Dave Blunt song. I think I heard him on rap on the radar. I heard him on the radar. I don't know what his numbers look like. And typically when people start talking about everything being rigged and whatever, bro, maybe you just not working hard enough where people really like, people know you, but people ain't. I would never, throw in that new name, Dave Blunts. That's just not me personally. Maybe y'all do, but I don't.
Which is really why I don't give a fuck about it too much. Like,
You're not bumping that GNX? What?
No, nigga. Like, the fuck?
Bro. That's that pro-black music. What you mean you're not bumping that shit?
That's that pro-black music. What you mean you're not bumping that? Just the mockery. The mockery is crazy.
Bro, that's that pro-black music. What you mean you're not bumping that shit?
What does that shit even stand for? Gay niggas? Like, what the fuck does GNX stand for?
Now, this is the time when I feel like it's good that certain people are in the positions that they're in. Like Kendrick is in such a great place where he won't even say nothing about this, right? Like Kendrick is just like at a different level in his career and he ain't got time for this. But if he had time for this, nigga, you just said, what does his album stand for? What does his album stand for? And you said, I don't even want to say it. You said that?
What does that shit even stand for? Gay niggas? Like, what the fuck does GNX stand for?
What does GNX stand for? It's a simple Google search. Dave Blunt's not even recognized for music. He's shock value because he's overweight and promotes lean. That's it. And sitting down on stage. Being overweight, sitting down on stage. That's it. And I think that be the part that that angers some of these artists is that they think they better than they are and they doing everything they can, but you're not really even known for rap. It's like Gilly, right? Well, Gilly's a little different. Like Gilly's a little different, slightly different, but niggas don't really like, if you like, people don't really look at Gilly and be like, yo, he was this great. He is a mascot in a sense. And I feel like that's the same way Dave Blunt is a mascot. He's a mascot for lean and being overweight.
What does that shit even stand for? Gay niggas? Like, what the fuck does GNX stand for?
Nigga, it's, I mean,
nothing against him or anything.
You know what GNX stand for. Why don't you just tell him what it stand for? You went to the tour. Why you just don't tell him? And that be the other thing. Like, hey, well, this is what it stands for. But Act gonna sit there and
it's like, what the fuck does GNX stand for?
Nigga, it's, I mean,
what?
Nothing against him or anything. I just, bro, like,
that's that.
Do you really think niggas around my age, 25, is listening to Kendrick Lamar, bro?
All right, let me.
Do you think niggas my age around 25 is listening to Kendrick Lamar, bro? And that's why I asked before, because here's the thing. I don't necessarily think he's wrong. I think that somebody who, I won't say he isn't wrong. I'll say I don't think he doesn't share the sentiment of a lot of younger people. They're like, I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to that. But I think somebody being a part of music, if you ain't got nothing good to say about it, don't say nothing about it at all. Like, I don't understand what was the point. The good thing is he doesn't have a big enough voice or a big enough platform to actually get motion. He's only getting motion because it's on act. Is his age using a couch as a mobility device? Oh yeah, they are. They are.
5 is listening to Kendrick Lamar, bro.
All right, let me hold on. Finish the lyric. We gonna beat
Beat the pussy up.
No, we gonna beat
you.
I don't. What are you? No, I don't.
Ladies of the crew, if you're single, ladies of the crew, if you're single, if you pulled up and said, hey, look, hey, you free tonight? You free? Y'all letting Dave? Said nope. Absolutely not. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. And that's no disrespect to bro, but I think when that's the first thing you go to, gang, you know that's not happening. You know that's not happening. You know it's not. Like, let's not even pretend. Let's not even act. Let's at all, bro. Like, not even a little bit. Come on, bro.
We gonna beat.
I don't. What are you? No, I don't know the lyric, man.
All right. They say his blood type is ragu. That's tough.
We gonna beat.
I don't. What are you? No, I don't know the lyric, man.
All right. This is how you get to learn.
I don't know the lyric to "We Gonna Be All Right." Niggas be trolling.
Okay, take both of your hands, put them up, and then do a cross like you're in the Black Panther movie. And all of a sudden,
we gonna be all right.
There you go. I knew it.
Okay,
I fucking knew it. See?
I mean, yeah, I know this.
What did the Black Panther? Bro, so basically he said it's like solidarity, and when you do this, you gonna figure out what that means, bro. The trolling on Black culture is tough too, though. Like the all right. I remember all right kind of catching a resurgence a little bit, like during the time when there was a lot of like civil unrest and a lot of brutality, you know what I'm saying, on the hands of police and things like that. I remember that kind of being one of them songs that brought people together, and it's like it's reduced to Dave Blunt's Not Knowing What It Is and a Wakanda Forever. Like, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop.
We gonna be all right.
There you go. I knew it.
Okay.
I fucking knew it. See?
I mean, yeah, I know the song, nigga. Like, I've heard that song before, but you see how I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about? That shit don't come to mind, nigga. I'm 25, nigga. I'm listening to Lil Durk. I'm listening to fucking, like, sliding and drilling music, nigga. We is not listening to no fucking Kendrick Lamar.
I'm 25. I'm listening to sliding and drilling music. Why? Like, and again, I can't speak for everybody's preference. I know there's a time and place for a lot of stuff, but the sliding and drilling music in particular is just like the demon, bro. It's like the demon in people just like, bro, like, why? Why y'all want to hear about who got ops and I'm like switches and like, why? Go home. Go home. Cook your meal. Sit with your family. Ask them how their day was. Maybe pray. Maybe pray. Maybe pray. Even if you don't cross your hand, even if you don't, hands don't meet and you just sit there with your eyes closed for a second. Drink some water. Go outside. Walk around the block. I'm 25. I'm listening to sliding and drilling music. Wow. That's it. Now the thing is, I'm not gonna say that you can't do that. Because there definitely is a time where I listen to way more aggressive shit and nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I think there has to be balance, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm not finna be like, yo, you should never, like, hey man, if that's your cup of tea and you like it, but have a little bit of balance, nigga. Damn. Have a little balance.
Nigga, we is not listening to no fucking Kendrick Lamar.
These young girls got no options. Oh my God.
None of that shit. We're not listening to Black Power and Black Empowerment. We're listening to
wait, what?
Fucking Kendrick, listening to fucking like sliding and drilling music, nigga. We is not listening to no fucking Kendrick Lamar. None of that shit. We're not listening to Black Power and Black Empowerment.
We're not listening to Black Power and Black Empowerment. I think it's blatant stupidity on so many levels, bro. Blatant stupidity on so many levels. And here's the thing. The stupidity and the dumbness of him doesn't even allow himself to hear you're saying as a black man, we're not listening to Black Power and Black Empowerment. It's like, dog, again, you're not going to get me here and being this hypocrite, right? I listen to all different types of music, but I have balance, and I would never promote, hey, that's what you should be listening to, or that's what we listening to. And come on, bro, you gotta be smarter than that. But maybe that, I don't know who his fan base is.
Not listening to Black Power and Black Empowerment. We're listening to straight niggas killing shit and fucking degenerate music. Fuck off.
Degenerate music. But look who he talking to.
Fucking degenerate music. Fuck all that positive black people shit.
Yo, this should be like a literal PA. This should be played like two people to be like, bro, this is what he is the reason why people think the way they do about the younger generation. They say, yo, this is y'all influence. That's who y'all listen to. That's what y'all think. Prove me wrong, bro. Prove me wrong. Bro, that is nasty.
All that positive black people shit.
F all that positive black people shit. Come on, bro. All right, man. I think I've said everything I needed to say. I'm disappointed. But again, look who we're talking to and look who we're talking about. I don't think we was ever going to get an I Have a Dream speech from Dave Bluntz. I mean, his name is Dave Bluntz, right? So I don't think we was ever going to get that from him. I just don't like the outward pour of blatant negativity and he's classifying that as an age group. Like, this is what we doing. So I don't like that. I don't like that. James, for the 5, I appreciate you. There is no doubt in my mind, Drake and Act had a what do we owe them conversation. What do we owe them conversation? Yeah, 100%. Y'all wanted enlightenment from him? Diego, absolutely not. That's literally what I said. I don't think we was gonna get that from him. Only Dave I know is Dave Free. He ain't no safe, that's for sure. How about Dave slides on the treadmill? Oh my God. All right. Next clip, next video. All right. Now, I thought this was interesting. Shout out to I'm Stacy, man. I've been listening to his content a lot more, man. I like his style. Kind of like really just lets the video breathe and adds a little bit of context to it. So I really like that. So Delusional Drake stans force academics to be a voice of reason. So it's another act.
I mean,
type
come
video.
on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right?
For the Drake fans who do like this lawsuit, I do want to ask y'all, what do y'all think is going to be accomplished? Drake's a vet in his business. He's a lie. If he really didn't know that this was going on, or that maybe he could have been the beneficiary of this, he's a lie. Honey, I don't care even if you've never done it yourself. You have to know it's part of the game, and if you're the biggest, maybe somebody did it for you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, listen, boy. This has been crazy as hell. Someone said in the comment section, what timeline is this right here? What timeline are we in right here with academics speaking this way about Drake? But okay, this past year,
He's a clone.
This past
It's a
year has
clone.
been exhausting on social media, but now I'm starting to just look at this stuff as
It's
just
a clone.
comedy, dog. So let's talk about it. There's fans of music, and then there's hip hop fans, and then there's fans of artists, and then you have annoying stans. These
Right.
stans are so weird and delusional, and they think everyone else sees the world just like them. And usually stans take on a persona of the artist that they love, and that makes it even more funny on social media when you see these people talking and interacting
Facts.
with the folks. So Drake fans are out here fighting for their goddamn lives on social media, being delusional as hell, trying to defend his life.
Bruh, the delusional part of this is I just posted another picture of somebody saying more. Anytime they post something delusional, I'm posting it back just so y'all can see what people are saying.
Lawsuit, and it's just so hilarious because they don't understand how silly they look. It's gotten to the point that even academics is trying to be the voice of reason. With that being said, y'all know that hell froze over and the devil done turned blue. Because I'm sorry, I just can't picture bro candidly speaking this way about the lawsuit, bro. Peep this like a couple clips.
Spotify, Rock Nation, which maybe Rock Nation, because they definitely do like that. But Spotify, UMG, they all came together and says, ha 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 ha, now is the time. Let's get Aubrey out of here. Nah, I don't think so. I think they put it out as any record. I think that, you know, Kendrick has a certain type of say. And I believe that they, you know, even the deal they did with Spotify, I think Kendrick signed off on it. I think Kendrick and PG Lang signed off on, we'll take 30% less revenue for additional push.
Wait.
But that's something that Spotify's always said.
So he's admitting that? He's admitting this?
They've said this.
Yes, that is
What up,
something that
Wendy?
they offered publicly to artists. So Drake has access to it as well.
But he took the money.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, if he
Maybe.
falls flat and loses, I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, for me, I think this is worse than the battle. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And I love Drake. Drake's my guy. My favorite rapper ever. But this lawsuit is like, I feel like this lawsuit is why it's keeping the sentiment of what, you know, I've already got over the idea that they battled already. Okay, cool. I want to hear his new album. I know he's going to talk about his new.
Not over the idea that they battled already. The idea
lost.
that your boy got his ass spanked.
Everybody is over it. Everybody is over the results because it's so emphatic. It's done, bro. We already know who won. Like, it's not even really nothing to talk about there. We've been over that. We would have been over it in general if the lawsuit didn't exist, but the lawsuit exists.
Or what's a term that scares Nicki Minaj so much? Your boy got put into a blender.
Every time we're talking about the battle again, it's because of this lawsuit. Before, Kendrick was dragging it, right? And of course, he's still performing now like us on his tour, but, you know, he was dragging. Oh, I'm at the Super Bowl. Will I say certified PDF? I'm like, damn, this nigga's dragging it.
Oh my God. Hey, bro, you had to throw a jab in there. How is it dragging it performing the biggest song in your career?
Grammys. Oh my God. He's dragging it. At this point, the only time Not Like Us is keep being mentioned is this lawsuit, bro.
Yup.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm just telling you, I'm not a fan of it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and for the Drake fans who do like this lawsuit, I do want to ask y'all, what do y'all think is going to be accomplished? Listen, y'all not going to have me go with blind standum to just say, yo, Drake, like, this lawsuit is going to prove something for us fans. To keep it real, if we fans of Drake and his music, why the f you even give a f about this lawsuit?
Brother! Yo, what? This nigga a clone, bro. That ain't act. That's a clone. That's a clone. You know they look at act like the leader of all Drake stans, and if he telling you this, oh yeah, it's up. I feel like he probably know like, yo, this is getting bad, bro. This is a bad look. When they said we looking into internet videos and documents about your relationship and behavior with minors, Act was like, I think this is okay. I don't understand why anybody sees anything different.
Act is spitting. They just trying to find a way to win the battle. That's it. They think this is going to help them win the battle.
That's what I said. I feel like it's a tit for tat. Like, yo, he won the battle, but we won the lawsuit. So they trying to just find a win any way they can.
That's what it comes down to, bro. I seen a nigga in my comment section the other day saying that
Act got a case too.
Drake won the battle. I was like, bro, y'all
any battle. What up, Karen?
This shit is insane, man. So yeah, bro. These Drake fans, bro, y'all know them kids that play Dungeons and Dragons and they take that bitch really serious. That's how these Drake fans are acting with this lawsuit. It's like, okay,
dark. You can't call out.
That's
the
how they
D&D,
feel
bro.
every single time they got something new coming out about a lawsuit, trying to prove whatever point to confirm whatever conspiracy theory that they got going on. It's insane, dog. Listen, y'all dorks now, and y'all would be dorks then if he wins. We don't care. It's just only shocking that he doesn't mind looking this corny in 4K in all of our faces. That's the biggest thing that most of us are taking away from the situation. Like, bro, you are really
what the lawsuit has become is like a window into his personality and the type of person he is. It provided so much clarity. It's like, everything became so much clearer with the lawsuit. If niggas thought you was corny before, they know you're corny now. Absolutely know you're corny.
Wait. Well, for the sake of content, Ack has been trying to discuss this with other folks, and all my Ack haters out there, just bear with me. I'm just trying to paint a picture of like, this is really wild if he's being the voice of reason for Drake, okay? Because when UMG put out this information right here, a really simple statement where they was trying to let it be known that Kendrick saying that Drake like me young came from a place of him hearing about these rumors publicly, and even Drake knew about the rumors. So they put that in their filings, and Ack couldn't believe that it was real at some point.
Then this is like the important part. It says there's news reports and documents concerning Drake's relationship with and behavior around minors.
Yeah.
2, or not that was 1. 2, the criminal charges and conviction of Baka Not Nice. 3, the rap feud between Drake and Lamar, including but not limited to the documents appended as Okay. I think I should try to pull up this full document. Now I see a lot of people saying, "Oh my God, they have the files on Drake that Drake is a PDF." I'm hearing that this is a fake document. You see, that's the thing. Both sides are like doing dumb shit.
What?
So after being told it was a fake document, he had to come in like confirm, like, nah, it ain't fake.
And granted, so it's not fake, granted.
They thought it was a fake court doc?
So he had to admit that it wasn't fake. And you heard he talked to. He said it's not fake, Grand. You know, Grand Wizard. That's the dude, once again, that runs his social media that posts a lot of lies and shit like that. So he probably was trying to run on social media and say this shit was fake. Man, niggas need to post some lies, though. All right, so Ack haters, just a little bit more Ack because you got to transition over to What's the Dirt, okay? I don't know if I ever publicly talked about What's the Dirt in this Fall From Grace with this platform, but I don't know how a dude walked into that trap. Like, he was super neutral. Then the first sign of pushback from Kendrick Lamar's fan base, he turned and pulled an Anakin Skywalker and went to the dark side. Like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Me and Kendrick Lamar fans done had our fair share of squabbles, especially when it comes to any topic surrounding J. Cole. See, a Drake stan that's hate watching this video right now probably thought I was a Kendrick stan. Nah, nigga, I'm a fan of hip-hop, and he's good at hip-hop music, so I happen to love his music. But I'm never afraid to say some shit that would piss Dots fans off, and that's why they've grown to trust my takes, because they're gonna understand if Stay saying some shit, he's not trying to pan it to us. He's gonna say what he really believes. But What's the Dirt, though? He's been at war ever since, and it seemed like he's been spiteful to the point that he's stepping on his old work. So he's been so focused on trying to prove.
Somebody also told me that he deleted his 616 in LA video.
Kendrick beat Whitney. That's what he's been on lately, all right? And right now he's talking to academics about the situation.
Some type of like, you know, it's like what type of win you would call it? It's like, yeah, at least we knew it wasn't real. Like, okay.
Yeah. The only thing, bro, like, I don't think anything could really change the perception for like bots are not going to do it because people know that bots are being used anyways. I think when it comes to the allegations and like that, like what Drake levied in his tracks, like Family Matters, if some of that was proven, I think that would be pretty devastating for Kendrick, or at least his reputation.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how that would happen though through the lawsuit.
Give me an example. What do you mean?
Well, you know, Drake said the allegations about Whitney and the allegations with the kid, and now we're seeing this in the lawsuit. So people are starting to think that it could come out that way, but I don't know how UMG would really have details about that.
Now, I do think that Drake is playing chicken with that. I think Drake is daring them to countersue. And here's the thing. I honestly do believe that something happened in that Vegas situation. I do. And I think that Drake, his nose has been so clean in terms of anything associated with pedophilia that he has no problem with people having inquiries about him. But if you countersue, now we get to legitimately ask and request your criminal record. Or
a lot of people were calling for Kendrick and Whitney to countersue. So a lot of people were saying that. But I think that does open them up too.
Even anything to prove that was true. So I think that's why Kendrick has not done anything, even though I think maybe also Kendrick is taking a pro hip hop stance. But if Kendrick sued or countersued to say, you lied on me, well, even if Drake didn't have all the details at the point, it better not be true that you had a domestic situation. It better not be. Because now you're going to have to substantiate that, right? So you're going to have to say, well, based on these times or whatever, there was no police involvement, never happened. And here are all, we have to be open enough to give all this information. And I don't think Kendrick want to go down that route. No.
I don't think he could sue because I believe.
Wait, hold on.
And here are all, we have to be open enough to give all this, that, right? So you're going to have to say, well, based on these times or whatever, there was no police involvement, never happened. And here are all.
But again, how would UMG have any of that information? Shout out to Barbie G for the 5. Thank you. Says, have you seen the new Iceman cover? Jizzy Drizzy. No, I have not. Somebody send it to me.
We have to be open enough to give all this information. And I don't think Kendrick want to go down that route. No.
I don't think he could sue because I believe people seem to believe that there's some truth to that Vegas thing, right? Based on what I've been hearing. So I don't think he would sue for it because it seems to be possibly true, right?
Yeah, but also here's the thing too. And this is where I be looking at these fans. Man, y'all love mad rappers that beat their bitch, man. Like, this is where y'all little Kendrick Lamar fans is like, yeah, the soapbox, it just makes y'all look like hypocrites. But like, I don't.
All right, let's exit this conversation. But
yeah, right.
But yeah, that's how niggas talking. But bro, Drake fans, the niggas said people say, just say me and the Drake gang believe that he actually did it. We believe that he actually did hit Whitney. Don't say people. Man. It's only
if y'all actually, if y'all
it.
actually believe it, then y'all believe it. And again, I don't know these people, and I say that in every video. I don't know them, man. I don't know what they do in their personal life. It could be true. It could not be true. I don't know. I know what I have seen when it comes to Drake and allegations. I've seen it. We've all seen it. So it's like, you talking about something that's off in the shadows that could be true. Again, we don't know, so we have to leave that up for, bro, it could be true, it could not be. But I've seen you on stage. I've seen you with the with 13-year-olds, and I've seen you talking to people. It's like, we've seen all of that. So if you didn't take it any further, okay. But you still opened yourself up to the allegations because we've seen it. It's just different, bro.
Wishing upon a star so y'all can get a W for the rap battle. But to continue moving forward past this point, so in regards to what we just talked about with the situation with UMG and them talking about what they have to substantiate Kendrick Lamar's claims or Kendrick Lamar's lyrics and shit, he says UMG doesn't have anything solid on Drake with respect to minors. They will just present articles, rumors, and recycle headlines. Drake knew this was coming. That's exactly why you filed a defamation suit. These theories can be debunked in court. It's all going to be proven false. That's literally the point of doing this. Why on earth would he file a claim in the first place? Use your brains. You're not using your brain though, bro. That's besides the point right there. And dude says another dumbass being loud or wrong. UMG doesn't have to prove the rumors are true. Only that the rumors didn't start with Kendrick Lamar.
That's what we've been saying. All they gonna do is say this was a thing before they so dumb, bro. They so dumb. That's not even the point. This last piece right here that he was talking about wasn't even the point. UMG doesn't have anything solid on Drake. That sound defensive for one. Oh, they ain't got nothing on him. It's all hidden. NDAs. That was never the point. The point is to just say, yo, we called you a PDF because all of this stuff exists. So you can't say I defamed you. It was already public knowledge. What are we talking about here?
Please don't change your tone now. Watch the dirt. And they bring this clip back up from when What's the Dirt was doing a deep dive on the rumors.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I found out most of the things about Drake's dealings with minors. I found them out from this.
Really? We seen that video, bro. Y'all, bro, it was a period where we went the girl being at the party, the drinks, and she was super young. Come on, bro. Got invited out. Bro, all this is out there. All of this shit is out there. All of it is out there.
This is who told me about him. And he deleted it. So my humble opinion says this dude made a whole video showing the sus behavior of Drake, which he privated, by the way, and then has the nerve to be posting things like this. The question isn't one of legality or whether or not Drake is a criminal. The question is, given the context of a rap battle and artistic expression in the rap battle, could Kendrick reasonably conclude Drake and his crew were weird dudes with weird cases? That's all that matters. And What the Dirt knows this because he made one of the most popular videos of the battle, illustrating that very point.
Hey, Chris and Tasha for the dub. Thank you, fam. You already know why we here, fam. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dog. Bruh. Thank you. They should ask Vlad what he meant. Chris and Tasha to the rescue. Sorry, Chris and Tasha.
Oh, I did not know about I don't be like, I made these videos, bro, but I don't really be going through all these articles about niggas' lives and the girls they deal with, and like, bro, do all the dirt that he had on Drake. I was like, whoa. The text messages with Millie Bobby, the models that he was messing with before they turned a certain age, and dealing with them, and then
all
by the
that
time
stuff we found out through people like him doing the research and compiling it and putting it together. So it's out there. That's what we mean when we say that.
When they hit a certain age, this nigga What's the Dirt was deep diving into that shit. And he probably took that video down because UMG probably was gonna use it as a reference point.
I mean, I'm sure you could still get that video. Even if they get it from reactions, they can clip the video together.
Because the point is that What's the Dirt was making it clear that these rumors and things of that sort was out before the rap battle, out before the beef started. And that's the main thing that UMG is trying to prove, like, in the back and forth with they speaking to the judge and they telling the judge, like, listen, the rumors are already out there,
right?
And now the judge is going back and forth with Drake lawyers saying, listen, Drake told him to talk about the younger girls. Drake invited him to talk about the things with the minors and also threw some insults himself out there. So what's Drake talking about? Like, well, why can't I use my judgment to say that there's no defamation if you ask the person to defame you, quote unquote?
Facts.
You know, you told him talking to you about the girls was a gift for you, from you. So confident about it, like you talk about that. That's a angle I could easily beat. But yet here we are, you in court. A year later, you're in court after you told him this angle that you're in court about was a gift from you. You made it seem like you was gonna be able to, you know, overcome that, but obviously you didn't, man.
Nah,
this
brother.
shit is crazy.
Nigga tried to cheddar bob, and he tried to cheddar bob and get in front of in front of it, and little did he know he opened him up to being like, oh, I was gonna use that, but since you gave me the opening to say that, now I'm clear because you told me I could do it.
This shit is
That's
crazy. And even Flacco, bro. Flacco with conspiracy theories that he be acting like these shit be the truth. Flacco's hilarious with the way that he carries on, dog. But look what Flacco was saying with this.
The fact that y'all are shocked that UMG and Lucifer Granger called upon a West Coast nigga to help destroy hip hop is crazy. There's literally a 40-year history of West Coast niggas destroying everything we loved about hip hop. You know who was behind the last Great Depression in hip hop? When the two biggest rappers on the planet was beefing and they two ended up dead and hip hop went into a state of confusion and chaos and turmoil. You know who was behind that? You guessed it, the West Coast niggas. They antagonized that conflict, instigated that conflict, and was the catalyst for that conflict. And oh, by the way, they were the ones who killed the two biggest rappers. So again, don't act surprised, homie. Whenever it's time to destroy hip-hop and put us in turmoil and have us beefing so the labels can make billions of dollars as we fight, they call upon the West Coast niggas. The fact that y'all are shocked.
Conspiracy theorist niggas, bro, they work hard to put this.
Bro, like, I'm a conspiracy theorist, dog. Like, I'm a conspiracy. Like, I get behind a good conspiracy theory and I run with it. You feel me? Like, y'all can't see it now, but I got my UFO picture up there. I believe in aliens and Bigfoot. Like, I don't care. I do. Project Bluebeam, all of it. I'm with you. But come on, my boy. Come on. Really? Destroy hip hop? You must not be watching. You must not be watching what's happening right now to say that he was brought about to destroy hip hop. And to do it by beefing with Drake? That destroys hip hop? Are you what? What?
Together. So he continued to say like, Lucian's so powerful, he manipulated y'all into thinking not like us was better than this. Do you understand how powerful you gotta be to convince the masses that a beat, bop, beat, whatever, West Coast jingle is better than this masterclass? Refers to Family Matters, but then they posted this right here showing Flacco was just going crazy for Kendrick Lamar. This video he posted title saying, Kendrick, we are sorry, please stop. Drake needs to take the summer off. Like, he was going crazy for Kendrick Lamar. Then he starts talking about Kendrick Lamar contract, saying they got Kendrick Lamar on one of the nastiest 360 deals I've ever seen. My God, they own every album bro has ever dropped. Free Kenny, dog, this ain't right. But Z from Audio Mac, who knows his business because he runs the DSP, says he doesn't own the first 5 albums, but that isn't a 360, and the publishing is an admin deal, not a co-pub. So he clarifies to someone saying the 360 is a type of agreement where the record label takes a percentage of an artist's income from various non-recorded music sources such as touring, merch, brand, or endorsement deals, sync, publishing, etc. These deals still exist but are less common than 20 years ago. But then they found one of Brian's old tweets right here and posted this right here. Well. So before the beef, before anything, Brian posted this right here talking about Drake's deal. Someone said, love this. Can you deep dive into Drake's $500 million UMG deal and your deal? So he says, Drake basically signed a 360 deal with UMG. He licensed his music to Republic, a UMG-owned label, and UMPG handles his publishing. The deal works for everyone. Drake is a cash cow, so he got a huge upfront advance, and UMG maintained market share position.
Right, so so he gets the money up front, but they're going to continue making money on that. They're going to make more than they paid him, obviously.
Y'all heard UMG say they are not trying to ruin anything that Drake has going on.
Right, they're going to keep making money.
Are in the Drake business, okay? So with that being said, UMG
basically he got bought for cheap. They say, "Oh, you want that? All right, bet. We making way more than that on the back end, gang."
Trying to make sure his record does well on the charts. And they have been pushing him for radio play. Now, Drake fans have been so upset saying, oh, Drake's songs don't stay on the chart because it's not, the label is behind him. They're not playing the shit on the radio. Well, Drake's What Did I Miss reaches #1 on Billboard's Rhythmic Airplay chart. His record is standing 42nd #1 entry on the chart. So, if you look at the charts, one of the main reasons he's still in the top 100 is because of radio play,
bruh.
So I'm
they
just
play
like,
him on the radio all the time, but he's suppressed. Come on, bro.
How?
He's not
suppressed. He's suppressed. How the f is this happening? The nigga ain't suppressed, man.
Bruh.
This lawsuit is, bro. So all in all, man, this shit just embarrassing to see. It's just embarrassing to see.
Yeah, he's not suppressed at all, bro. He's still doing exactly. He's just not at the top. He's not suppressed. He just not #1. And just because you're not #1 don't mean you. Bro, when not being #1 means you're suppressed is crazy. Your fan base grows, nigga. Other things become available for people to listen to. Come on, bro. You ain't suppressed. That's tough. All right. Where we at? All right, bro. Here goes the last topic. Yo. 400 people watching, 300 likes. Let's get 400 likes in the stream, man. I appreciate you. Less than 100 subs away from 40K, man. Y'all are insane. We gonna get there. Now, I don't know if this commercial is real, but they say the boy Drake is out here selling poop bags and pooper scoopers for all the dogs. What? What up, Hammer? Hold on. When did For All the Dogs drop? Two years ago. Okay, so it released 2 years ago. And now we're getting poop bags? Poop bags? Dog? I don't know if this is real, though. I can't lie. I don't know if this is real. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know if this is real. Is there any sound to this? Is this real? Nah, this ain't real.
Fine poo-poo. Fine poopy.
Nah, this ain't real. This ain't real. No, this is real, but that commercial can't be real, bro. Is that commercial real? Is that commercial real? What the fuck? Yo, where am I? That's real? No, the Amazon store is real. Is the commercial real? That's what I gotta know. Cause it had a couple cuts in it, bro. Yeah, bro. The story is, I don't know if that commercial is real. I'm going out on record and saying I don't know if that commercial is real because I don't want nobody coming at me and saying that hey, look, I don't know if it's real. It looked funny as hell. I don't know. But the Amazon store is real. And not only is it real, but he is robbing you. Now he's robbing you. Official For All the Dogs poop bag. All the Dogs poop bag. Visit the Drake store. A set of 6 is $25. Wait, 6 bags? No, 6 rolls or 6 bags? $25? $25 for this. $50 for the pooper scooper. What? So I also heard people saying this album dropped 2 years ago. The album dropped 2 years ago and we're getting this now, which is weird as hell to me. But also, if bro needs money, hey, let's sell for all the dogs dog poop merch. What? Yeah, and I seen the body pillows too, bro. He got Drake body pillows. Yo, I'm telling you, there has to be something going on where bro is in need of like quick cash. I don't know how fast Amazon pays out, but here's the thing, bro. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna shoot him some bail. If this had a dropped when the album was dropping, it would have been a way better like rollout. I'm gonna shoot him some bail. It would have been a way better rollout. But because it's 2 years, it's 2 years after the album dropped, and now you get it, it's just like, what? So then I seen there was a body pillow too. And Act bought 30 of them on stream. A Drake body pillow for $100.
Sexy Songs for You vinyls, Revenge long sleeve. That's from like 2016, isn't it? Wow. Miami t-shirt, New York t-shirt, Chicago t-shirt. There's a Drake body pillow. What the fuck? For all the dogs, pooper scooper. A cloud hoodie. For all the dogs plush. Here's my thing with this drop.
Why now?
Why don't you just do merch bundles then, brother? Need a Max Win hat. We got to get a Drake body pillow now. Pause.
What's the pause, nigga? What you buying the body pillow? You pausing that?
How many of these?
It never can. It must either it's like made to order, but I just don't understand why now. Like, bro, they wouldn't like you. Was this available then?
How many of these can we get? 30? Sexy Songs for You vinyl.
You get 30 body pillows is absolutely insane, bro. 30 Drake body pillows is wild work. And the thing is, you're probably gonna give it away to people on stream, and there's gonna be a bunch of Drake stands with Drake body pillows. Now, Drake, listen, if you want to buy this, that's on you, bro. $25 for bags, for poop bags, and $50 for the pooper scooper is absolutely ridiculous. If you pay that for that, he fleecing you, and he gonna keep he fleecing you with the gambling, with stake, and then he fleecing you with the pooper scoopers and all that, bro. That is crazy. That is the craziest work. He need money. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta need money, bro. You gotta need money. All right. Like I said, man, we made it to about 1 hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today, man. We covered a lot of different topics. I will be chopping these up and putting these out a little bit later. If you guys see them, do me a favor, just go into the video and hit the like button on it. Even if you've seen it, I know already, but hit the like button. It really helps out a lot. Like I said, man, we getting real close. We were getting real close to 40K, man. So definitely be looking forward to that. And I will see you guys very, very soon, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna get up out of here. If you guys haven't done it already on this video, hit the like button and sub up. I will see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.